Chosen one, you still do not fully understand how deep and powerful you truly are. There is a strength inside your soul that goes far beyond anything you have noticed so far. Do not rush past this moment, because what you are about to receive carries a truth that can change your life in ways you never imagined. Ignoring it could mean missing the very breakthrough you have been waiting and praying for. You have been living far below your true level of power. And I am telling you clearly now, your spirit is not fragile, not weak, and definitely not ordinary. It has endured more than you can even understand, and it has carried you through storms that should have completely broken you. That is why you feel different. That is why something inside you feels deeper than what you can explain, because there is a force within you that refuses to give up. You have spent time questioning yourself, doubting your worth, and wondering why your journey has felt so heavy and difficult. Every single moment of that struggle has been seen. The silent battles, the lonely nights, the times you thought you would not make it through. None of it was ignored. But now you must pay attention, because this is where truth starts to reveal itself. Your presence here is not a coincidence, and it is not luck. You are still here because your spirit carries a strength that was placed inside you by me. Type 99 if you believe you are different, and that difference is why your path has felt more intense, more challenging, and deeper than others around you. You have been shaped through pressure, not to break you, but to show your real identity. I did not create you to live in fear or confusion. I formed you with a spirit that keeps standing even when everything around you seems to fall apart. There is a power inside you that has not fully awakened yet, and right now, I am allowing you to begin seeing it more clearly. If this message is reaching your heart, take a moment to support it, so that others who are waiting for their breakthrough can also receive it. What you once thought was weakness, your sensitivity, is actually one of your greatest strengths. You feel deeply because your spirit is alive and aware in a way that many people are not. You notice things others miss. You sense changes others cannot understand. And you have carried burdens that were never meant to destroy you, but to make you stronger from within. Every tear you have cried has helped your growth, and nothing has been wasted. There were times when you felt like you were losing yourself, but in truth, you were letting go of what no longer belonged in your life. You were being refined, not erased. I have been removing layers that were hiding your true nature, and even though the process has been uncomfortable, it was necessary. You cannot step into your real strength while holding on to a false version of yourself. Your spirit is stronger than you think because it has been built through endurance. You have survived situations you once believed were impossible to overcome, and still you are here, still moving forward. That is not weakness, that is clear proof of your strength. Even in moments when you felt empty, there was still something inside you pushing you to continue. That force does not come from the world, it comes from me. You have been waiting for someone to define who you are, but the truth is, everything you are searching for already exists within you. The strength you are looking for is not outside of you. It is already a part of your spirit. You simply have not fully recognized it yet. You have been judging yourself based on your emotions instead of your true nature, and emotions can sometimes mislead you. Right now, there is a shift happening inside you. Something is waking up. Something is becoming clearer. Something is rising within you. You are starting to understand that you are not as limited as you once believed. The limits that once controlled your mind are starting to break, and your spirit is beginning to breathe freely again. You were never meant to shrink yourself to fit into spaces that could not hold your true identity. That is why you often felt misunderstood, out of place, and disconnected. It was never because something was wrong with you, but because your spirit was too strong to be confined by what surrounded you. I have been protecting you in ways you did not even notice, Doors that closed, people who walked away, and opportunities that slipped from your hands were not losses like you once believed. They were part of my guidance, my protection, and my direction for your path. Not everything that left you was meant to stay, and not everything you lost truly belonged to you. Your spirit has been preparing for something greater, even when you could not see it. The challenges were not random, the delays had meaning, and the confusion was only temporary. Everything has been shaping you into someone capable of carrying what is coming next. Greater things require a strong spirit, and that is why your strength has been built over time. You are now entering a new phase where you will begin to see yourself in a different way. Doubt will start to fade, confusion will begin to clear, and your inner strength will become more visible. You will feel a new kind of confidence, not loud or aggressive, but calm, steady, and grounded. This is the beginning of stepping into your true identity. Your spirit has always been aware. Even when your mind was unsure, it has guided you quietly, supported you in moments when you almost gave up, and held you together when everything felt like it was falling apart. There has always been something inside you that refused to let you completely break. That quiet strength is rare and powerful. Type 99 if you trust in Jesus. You have been going through a process of transformation. Even when it felt like you were only trying to survive, every hardship increased your endurance. Every disappointment built your patience, and every setback made you stronger. It may have seemed like life was pushing you down, but in reality, you were being strengthened from within. True strength does not always feel powerful while it is growing. Sometimes it feels like pressure, like weight, like something difficult to carry. There were moments when you felt misunderstood, like no one could truly see you. That feeling created distance and made you question your place in the world. But not everyone is meant to understand you at every stage of your journey. You have also carried pain that you never fully expressed, moments you kept inside because you did not know how to release them. That pain did not weaken you. Instead, it added depth to your spirit. It gave you compassion, insight, and awareness. You became someone who can feel beyond the surface, someone who can understand others even when they say nothing at all. Type 99 to receive blessings. This is why your spirit is stronger than you realize, because it has been tested in ways that refined it instead of destroying it. You have faced situations that could have made your heart hard, yet you still care, you still hope, and you still remain open. That is not weakness, that is one of the greatest strengths a person can have. Something inside you is still shifting and changing. You are beginning to understand that your journey has always had a purpose. Confusion is slowly being replaced with clarity, and doubt is being replaced with a quiet confidence. You are realizing that you were never meant to live small or hide who you truly are. For a long time, you held yourself back, trying to meet expectations that were never truly aligned with who you are. You dimmed your light to avoid attention, stayed quiet to avoid being misunderstood, and questioned yourself to avoid making mistakes. But that is not the life you were created to live. I am calling you to move beyond those limits and accept the strength that already exists within you. You do not need to become someone else to be strong, because you already are. You do not need approval to step into your identity, because it was given to you from the very beginning. What has been missing is your awareness of it, and now that awareness is beginning to grow, slowly but surely, guiding you into the truth of who you have always been. There will be moments when this realization feels heavy and overwhelming because it changes the way you look at everything around you. You will slowly start noticing how much you have been limiting yourself and how much hidden potential has always been inside you, waiting quietly. This awareness can feel a bit uncomfortable at first, but it is an important part of your growth and inner change. As you continue moving forward with this understanding, you will also begin to notice changes in your surroundings and relationships. Some connections may shift, some people may drift away, and certain environments may no longer feel suitable for you. Some paths you once followed may also start to change direction. This is not something to be afraid of. It is a natural part of alignment and personal transformation. When you step into your real strength, not everything around you will stay the same. You are not losing what is truly yours. Instead, you are making space for what is meant to match your spirit and energy. What belongs in your life will stay, and what is not meant for your future will slowly move away. Trust this process even when it feels unclear, because it is guiding you towards something much greater than what you have known before. This stage you are entering is a normal and necessary part of growth, and it should never be seen as going backward. It is not a sign that you are failing or losing progress. In fact, it is an opportunity being placed in front of you, giving you a chance to respond differently this time. A chance to stay grounded in your inner strength, instead of falling back into old habits that once held you back. Every time you choose stability instead of retreating, something within you becomes stronger and more steady. Your inner world starts to build more resilience. Your spirit is deepening, and slowly you are developing trust in yourself. This trust is one of the most important foundations of your entire journey. There was a time when your inner voice felt unclear to you. You used to question your own judgment and hesitate before making decisions, often wondering if you were choosing the wrong direction. You may have doubted yourself many times and struggled to trust your instincts. But now, something is changing within you. You are beginning to realize that the quiet voice inside you has always been guiding you with purpose. It was never there to mislead you or take you off your path. Its role has always been to support and direct you forward, even when you could not clearly see what was ahead. As you keep moving forward, you will start to notice changes not only inside yourself, but also in the way your energy affects everything around you. The energy you carry will feel more balanced, calm, and stable. Situations that once felt chaotic will begin to feel more settled when you are present. Without needing to say much, you will bring a sense of peace, clarity, and inner strength into places that once felt unstable or confusing. Even if people cannot explain it, they will feel it. There will be something about you that feels grounded, steady, and real. This is happening because your true self is no longer being hidden under fear or confusion. It is starting to express itself naturally in everything you do. You do not need to force this change or try to prove anything. It will show in your tone, your actions, your body language, and the way you respond to life. Strength will begin to appear naturally without effort. You are not becoming someone completely different. You are simply uncovering who you have always been beneath all the layers that once covered your true self. Those layers are now slowly falling away, and your real nature is stepping forward. This is what it truly means to understand yourself at a deeper level. With this understanding also comes a feeling of freedom. The limits that once controlled you, the fears that once held you back, and the doubts that once clouded your mind are slowly losing their power over you. You are beginning to understand that your life path is not something that just happens randomly to you. You have influence over it through your awareness, your thoughts, and the choices you make every day. This does not mean everything will go exactly the way you plan. Life will still surprise you and bring unexpected turns. But it does mean you will now move with purpose instead of confusion. You will start to see that every experience has a role in shaping who you are becoming. Even when things do not happen as expected, you will not feel completely lost anymore. Instead, there will be a quiet inner understanding that everything is leading you somewhere meaningful. You have already come much farther than you think, and your growth is deeper than you often give yourself credit for. The older version of you would not fully recognize the strength you carry today. Even if moments of doubt still appear from time to time, and even if uncertainty tries to return, there is something different within you now. Your awareness has expanded, your foundation has become stronger, and your direction feels clearer than before. Do not ignore how far you have come. Do not reduce the importance of your progress. Every step you have taken, even the small or unnoticed ones, has brought you to this exact point in your life. You are no longer at the beginning. You are no longer the same person you used to be. Change is actively happening inside you, and it is revealing your true strength more with every passing moment. As you continue forward, understand that what you are experiencing now is only the beginning of a deeper awakening within you. There are still parts of yourself that have not yet fully unfolded, strengths that are still waiting to be discovered, and a purpose that is still developing in ways you cannot yet clearly see. You do not need to have all the answers right now. What matters most is that you keep moving forward with trust. You are learning how to stand on your own without always needing reassurance from others. This is a powerful shift in your life. There was a time when you looked outside yourself for confirmation, waiting for others to tell you that you were doing the right thing. But now, a quiet inner knowing is forming inside you. It does not need attention or validation. It is calm, steady, and dependable. Type 1212 to attract miracles. A deeper level of confidence is growing within you, one that does not depend on external situations. Even when life feels unclear, a part of you remains calm. That calmness is not weakness. It is strength rooted in trust. You are starting to believe that you will be guided, that help will appear when needed, and that you will always find your way no matter what happens. At the same time, your understanding of what truly matters is becoming sharper. Things that once felt important are losing their control over you. Opinions, distractions, and outside pressure are no longer affecting you the way they used to. This is not because you stopped caring. It is because you are learning to protect your energy and focus only on what truly aligns with your growth. There were times when you felt pulled in many directions, trying to meet expectations and carry burdens that were never meant for you alone. That pressure left you exhausted. But now you are realizing that you do not have to carry everything. You have the right to choose where your energy goes. You have the right to step away from anything that does not support your growth. Type 33 if you are ready. You are also noticing a shift in your thinking. Where doubt once controlled your thoughts, belief is slowly taking its place. Where fear once had power, now there is courage to keep moving forward despite it. Fear has not completely disappeared, but it no longer controls you. Instead of stopping you, it has become something you move through. This is what it truly means to step into your real self. It is not about being perfect or never feeling unsure. It is about continuing forward, even with uncertainty present. Your strength is not defined by always feeling strong. It is defined by your ability to keep going, even when you do not feel strong. Clarity about your purpose is also beginning to form within you. You may not see the full picture yet, but you can feel that you are heading in a meaningful direction. Something inside you knows that you are here for more than just existing. Every challenge you faced, every struggle you went through, and every lesson you learned is connected to that purpose. Nothing in your journey was meaningless. Every experience has shaped you and prepared you in ways you may not have realized at the time. You already carry what you need inside you, even if you cannot fully recognize it yet. As you continue forward, your awareness will guide you more clearly. You will begin to sense what belongs in your life and what does not. This inner sense will influence your decisions, your relationships, and your direction. Trust that feeling because it is part of your inner guidance system. There may be moments when you feel drawn back to what is familiar, even if it no longer fits who you are becoming. Familiarity can feel safe, even when it is no longer right for you. But you are not meant to go backward. You are meant to move forward into what is ahead of you. You are also learning to stand in your truth without needing to explain yourself to everyone. Not everyone will understand your journey, and not everyone will see life the way you do. But their misunderstanding does not make your path any less real. You do not need permission to be yourself. There is quiet power in simply being who you are without trying to prove anything. That power comes from self-awareness, trust, and alignment with your path. You are beginning to carry this energy more naturally now. Type 888 if you receive this. There is also a growing awareness that your life holds meaning far beyond what you once believed. Every struggle you went through, every challenge you faced, and every moment of pain helped build something inside you that cannot easily be broken. You are not only being strengthened for yourself, but also being prepared to support and guide others in the future. Type 666 to release fear. Your journey is still unfolding, and there is much more within you waiting to be revealed. Each day brings new understanding, and each step brings you closer to fully realizing your inner strength. You are not fragile. You are resilient, capable, and far stronger than you are only beginning to realize.